Hopefully you guys can hear me because the fan is on. But happy new year everybody. Hello my beautiful people. Welcome to another video. Today I'm talking to you guys about New Year's intentions. A while ago I stopped setting New Year's resolutions or goals just because I didn't feel like they were very valuable for me. And instead I've transitioned into creating New Year intentions. Things that I want to put more focus in. But the difference for me between an intention and a resolution or a goal is that there's no end, there's no finite thing to work towards, right? So for example, for a lot of people, they might have the New Year's resolution or goal of losing 50 pounds. Whereas with intentions, it's more focusing on the how you're going to get to that point. So your intention might be to do 2 15-minute workouts every other day, 3 to 4 times a week. Eventually, if that's your intention to do those 3 15 to 20 minute exercises, whatever, eventually the weight loss will happen instead of having only a number in your head. So I literally have a book because I have written them down, and I have 3 New Year intentions, and I'm going to tell you guys what they are, walk you guys through them, and show you how I've broken my 3 intentions down. So the thing that I like about New Year's intentions is that you can be as like finite and as detailed as you want, or you can kind of keep it open-ended and open to interpretation depending on how you feel in the moment. So my first New Year intentions, literally notes. Is it 3 or 4? It's actually 4 intentions I have. The first one is to stop being cheap with myself. I love saving, and I do see a lot of importance in saving, but I just feel like I put in so much work into like what I do, the different avenues of what I do, and I do deserve to spend some of that hard-earned money on myself. So the intention for this year is to stop being cheap with myself. And I've even broken it down into like things that I feel like I need, just like in general, things that I feel like I need to do for myself to like make me physically feel like I'm not being cheap with myself anymore. So one of the things that I have is to go to the salon this year. I have decided to put $600 aside for the full year to go to a salon. If the salon visits cost $100, then that's 6 visits. If they cost $200, that's 3 visits. I'm breaking it down based on the cost for a wash, treatment, blowout, and trim. However much that costs, I've allocated $600 to that. The second thing under not being cheap with myself is to have a really nice birthday dinner at a nice place. I'm turning 30, which I feel like I was 18 2 days ago. So like, I don't know where the time has gone, but I've never really planned anything for my birthday ever. Honestly, I just jump on because I have a cousin whose birthday is a week before mine. I have a cousin whose birthday is a week after mine. So I just really jump into both of their plans. But I've never really done anything for myself for my birthday. And so this year, that's the plan, to just do something really nice for myself for my birthday. Next, very simple, I need things. I need things that assist with my quality of life. For example, I'm in dire need of a new bed, and I've just been putting it off. But this is the year where I am going to get my bed. I've wanted to put a rug down forever, honestly. And the first desk chair I got, I didn't really like it. It was with wheels. I felt like pressure to get the ones with the wheels, like on wheels, the rolly ones. I didn't want the rolly one. So I'm going to purchase also a new desk chair. So the goal for this year is a new bed, new desk chair, and a really big bedroom rug. Like I want something that goes under my bed, like that extends longer than my bed, and I want it to like go under my bed and my desk. Like I want a really big, nice rug. And then the last thing is slightly higher end skincare. Some of the skincare that I have, like I wouldn't even really say they're pretty pricey. They're like average to like higher average, but I want to invest in my skin, and that is going to mean better skincare. The second thing, super simple, I want to check up on myself. I don't know the last time I've been to a doctor. I do know the last time I've been to a dentist, but I don't go frequently like I should. So the goal for this year is to just get better at checking up on myself and keeping up with my actual physical health, which ties well into the third intention, which is to work on my mobility, flexibility, and agility. So this is what I was saying, like for example, having the 50-pound weight loss goal is cool if that's something that like you think you can actually work towards and like it doesn't mess with your mental, go ahead and do that. But for me, I've just found that having something to focus on that has the potential to then lead to the weight loss is better for me. So flexibility, mobility, and agility. Like I said, I'm turning 30 and I want to be able to do the things that I do now 5 years from now, and I want to be able to do the things that I used to be able to do 5 years ago. So that's what I'm working on this year. Just open hips, being able to do a tabletop. I've never been able to do a bridge. I can do a tabletop, not a bridge, but maybe working on a bridge. I'm like that close to touching the floor on my right split. My left split is trash. So like working on those sorts of things, being able to do box jumps. Like as I aged, I realized like I've developed a fear of both of my feet leaving the floor at the same time. And so like that's something that I want to work on, being able to do box jumps and being able to jump to heights. It's not impossible, it's just going to take work. And my belief is that if I work on those things, eventually weight loss will come. Also, I've picked up on something else that's really small that I want to start doing, and it's focusing on getting 5 minutes of movement every day. I've been doing it so far for the year, and what I've realized is that 5 minutes is just like the start. I never watch them like, oh, 5 minutes is over, I'm done. I start, the 5 minutes is the intention, but once I start, I just keep going and it turns into 15 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. But once I have that in my mind, like, okay, if I can do 5 minutes of movement, I've satisfied my quota for the day. Once I hit that, I can like rest easy. But it never, I feel like the shortest I've ever done was 8 minutes, and that's because I did 8 minutes of like HIIT. So just small intentions like that, I know in my mind will snowball into something bigger. Oh, I also put a note here that I want to take up running. I really want to try and be a runner. I'm not trying a 5K, I'm not trying a marathon, I don't want to be an Ironman. I think like a really decent goal is to be able to run at a steady pace for like 10 to 15 minutes without feeling like my lungs are in hell. And then the fourth and final intention that I have is getting used to doing things alone. I've always been surrounded by family. I've always had someone be available to me, and so whenever I want to do something, it's very easy to just say, hey, you, let's go, like come with me. Do you want to come with me? Let's go here, let's go there, let's do this. But now as I am growing, people are not always as readily available, and then because I'm a teacher, I have a easier schedule than some people. I'm free and available by 3, other people 5 or 6. So I think this is a really good time for me to try to get used to doing things on my own. It's a lot easier said than done, believe it or not, because I've been wanting to go to the beach for weeks, at least 3 weeks, and I just kept putting it off because I could not get someone to come with me. And so the goal this year is to just get used to doing things alone. I don't always need company. I don't always need someone there to talk to. I can entertain myself. So those are my 4 intentions for the New Year's. I think maybe when we get somewhere in the middle, I will try and give you guys an update on how it's going. Hopefully it goes well, but for now, that's the thought process. If you guys have any New Year's intentions that you're setting for yourself, any goals, any resolutions, and you want to let me know what they are, maybe I can add them to my list of intentions. Leave them down below. Once again, I hope the ride always ends on a high, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.